Hello aspirants, welcome to my channel the 2X Academy for English. Today we'll be discussing about West Bengal School Service SLST syllabus for class 11-12 English. So the syllabus for SLST 11-12 is consisting of, and I'm speaking about English syllabus, 6 sections. In section 1 there is poetry, section 2 there is drama, novel, short story, essay, and grammar and user section are there in SLST syllabus for class 11 and 12 English. So let's speak about the poetry section of the SLST English syllabus. In first verse there are sonnet and sonneteering and an introduction about it. Secondly, Loving in Truth by Sydney. Sydney's Loving in Truth is here. Thirdly, One Day I Wrote Her Name Upon the Strand. Fourthly, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day by William Shakespeare. Next, The Good Morrow by John Donne. And the next, Virtue by George Herbert. Next, The Rape of the Lock, Cantos 1 and 2 only by Alexander Pope. The Tiger by Blake. The Tiger by Blake is from Songs of Experience. The Lamb by Blake. This one is from Songs of Innocence, and previous one I have already told that was from Songs of Experience. Tintern Abbey, Christabel by Coleridge, Kubla Khan by Coleridge, Ode to the West Wind, P.B. Shelley, To a Skylark, P.B. Shelley, Ode to a Nightingale by John Keats, To Autumn by John Keats. Ulysses by Alfred Tennyson, My Last Duchess, Robert Browning, Modern Poetry, and a brief introduction. A brief introduction about modern poetry has been there in English syllabus. The Welsh Runs at Cool by W.B. Yeats, Strange Meeting, Wilfred Owen, The Hollow Man by T.S. Eliot, and about the poets. About the poets you have already taught in different periods of English literature. You should prepare for the same. In drama section, there are 4 dramas prescribed for you. The first one is Macbeth. You know, this one is by William Shakespeare. Second one is She Stoops to Conquer. Third one is and the Man. And the fourth one is Riders to the Sea. So there are only 4 dramas are there in your syllabus for SLST class 11 and 12. Now come to the novel section. There are only 2 novels prescribed for you in SLST 11-12. The first one is Pride and Prejudice. The second one is David Copperfield. Now come to the short story section. In the short story section, there are 4 short stories. The first one is Lagoon. The second one is Araby. The third one is Lotus Eater. The fourth one is The Fly. Hence, there are only 4 short stories prescribed for you in your syllabus for SLST English for class 11 and 12. And last, in essay section, you will have to go through 4 essays. The first one being Dream Children or Reverie. The second one is The Superannuated Man. The third one is Freedom. The fourth one is Upstairs. So these are the 4 essays you have to go through for preparing for the exam. Last but never the least, the grammar and uses section. The grammar and uses section can be divided under 4 distinguished heads. One is common errors section. The second one is sentence forms. The third one is narration. The fourth one is literary devices. What should you read under common error sections? Subject verb agreements, tenses, active and passive voice, articles, prepositions, adverbs, adjectives, etc. And under sentence form section, you should read about simple sentence, compound, complex, and clause. You should read relative clause, joining, splitting. These types of grammar from sentence forms are generally asked. And in narration or speech section, direct and indirect speech needs to be read for the same exam. And certain literary devices you should have read during your graduation years. Rhetoric and prosody are the part and parcel of literary devices uh, that makes a basis for questions, a basis for preparation for the aspirants who are aspiring to be the would-be teachers of West Bengal. So today this was our presentation, and here we talked about the syllabus for the same exam. Syllabus for the West Bengal SLST for class 11 and 12. So this much was my today's presentation. So those aspirants who are willing to get engaged with my channel, I'm requesting to them, please follow my channel. I will give mock tests, quizzes on the syllabus for SLST free of cost in the description box, and it will ultimately help each and every students for preparing for the examination. So thank you for watching my channel. Stay tuned, stay happy, and of course stay tuned with the study. Go ahead and good luck to me. And if anytime you require any information, comment on the description box. I will try my level best to resolve your queries. So thank you again.